Hi Cancer, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your July 2017 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising signs. So Cancer, I will have all of the decks that I'm using listed below in the description bar. If you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head on over to northeasttarot.com. And happy birthday, Cancer. This is your month. All right. Wow, very nice. So at the bottom of the deck, and this is the overall energy, Cancer, for the month for you. For July, we have the Nine of Cups. Very nice. So the Nine of Cups, this is a wish card. So there certainly could be some Cancers that there is maybe some sort of wish that's coming through for you in the month of July. But generally speaking, it is emotional abundance, happiness. So emotionally, I feel like, you know, many of you are actually in a really, really good place this month. Right at the center, we do have the Page of Cups crossed by the Ten of Swords. So this is energy that you're experiencing right at the start of July. This is quite interesting. With the Page of Cups here, there could be some really good news, some exciting news that's coming in, or communication. With the Page of Cups, for me, this can be that lighthearted communication. If this is on the romantic front, this is very flirty, lighthearted communication. So maybe some flirty messages coming in. But we have the Ten of Swords here. So some of you are definitely maybe overcoming some sort of difficult period within your life. With the Ten of Swords, the worst is now behind you. Yes, maybe some of you experienced some sort of betrayal, but you're actually coming out of that. This is a cycle that's completing. So for some of you, it's almost like you went through maybe some sort of difficult period or difficult time within your life, and maybe there's this new beginning or this new opportunity or this really, you know, exciting, positive communication that's coming in, and maybe it's helping some of you in some way. For those of you that just went through a difficult time, this news or this communication could be inspiring you or helping you in some way, or maybe it was just, you know, exactly what you needed at this time in your life. Very, very interesting. At your foundation, I do have the Knight of Pentacles. So you could be communicating with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Absolutely. There could be this earth sign. I'm getting earth and I'm getting water right now very strongly. So there could be an earth sign or a water sign person that's significant. For some of you, this could have been things moving forward very slowly, because this particular knight is the slowest moving knight, but he does always reach his destination. So maybe for some of you, this is you literally closing the door to a difficult time within your life, but maybe it's happening slowly. So you see the light at the end of the tunnel, you know the worst is behind you, but maybe fully being able to, you know, basically slam the door shut on this maybe chapter or period of your life. It could be something that's been ongoing for some of you very slowly. The energy, you know, moving forward very slowly, but it is still moving forward, and you are going to close the door on this period, this chapter of your life. For some of you, absolutely. This could have been a financial opportunity, if not a character. This definitely could be a financial opportunity that maybe has come through for some of you. But what's really interesting is in the more recent past, I have the Four of Cups. So for those of you that maybe this is a financial offer, or an offer even from an earth sign person that has come through, with the Four of Cups here, it might not have been something that you were interested in. You might have turned it down, or maybe you didn't turn it down, but maybe you didn't accept it either with the Four of Cups. Maybe you're thinking about it. For some of you, there could have been an offer that was presented even by you or to you, and maybe you're thinking about it. For some other Cancerians, with the Four of Cups in the recent past, you might have, on the emotional front, this isn't, you know, someone who's in a bad place emotionally. It's just someone who isn't satisfied, maybe a little bored, feeling a little flat, If you're single, maybe even feeling a little lonely here. But with this Page of Cups here, there could be exciting communication or flirty communication that is coming in for you right at the start of the month. So there could be some Cancers that you're going from single to maybe getting into a relationship for some of you. Now, if not with an earth sign person, it could be with a water sign person, because crowning you, I have the Queen of Cups. So most likely, because this is crowning you, this is another water sign person. So maybe another Cancer, a Scorpio, or Pisces individual that you're thinking about, that's significant. For some other Cancers, this is you definitely in touch with your emotions, in touch with your intuition. For some of you, maybe you are listening to your intuition or following your heart when it comes to something in your life, especially if maybe you're a Cancer that is getting into a relationship. For a small number of you, this could be if you're married, if you're in a relationship, maybe you and your partner just experienced a lot of difficulties. Maybe there even was some lying or some deception that has taken place, but for some of you, you're moving away from this. So for those of you that are married, and you're not breaking up, you're choosing to stay together, this could be you guys actually putting this behind you and you're moving forward. Now, energy around the second week coming up in the near future, we do have the Four of Wands. So this is my happy home card. So this is really, really nice. So for some of you, family matters, definitely very significant around the second week. For those of you that are getting into a relationship, I mean, this can be a commitment. It might be a little bit too soon for some of you, but with the Four of Cups in the recent past, I mean, this can be energy that goes back to, you know, the beginning of June, even May for some of you. So maybe you've been getting to know someone. This could be absolutely some of you could be committing to someone. And if not committing, some of you might have met someone or you could be getting into a relationship that potentially maybe you are going to be with for many years, because the Four of Wands speaks of longevity. So there could be some Cancers that, you know, you're starting something here at this time and it's going to last for a long time, whether that is a relationship or this could be something on the financial front, but something definitely could be lasting for a long time. Also, this, because it's my happy home card, this can represent a home. That's very significant. So maybe you are moving house. Maybe your home is going to be very significant at this time. For some of you, maybe you're having a family gathering, a party. You could be celebrating something. For some of you, maybe you're attending a party or even a wedding here at this time. In the position of your power, I have the Queen of Swords. Very interesting. Queen of Swords here. So she's determined, very, very focused, very determined. She's more of a serious energy for me. So we have the Queen of Cups crowning you, and then we have this Queen of Swords in the position of your power. So for some of you, especially those of you that maybe you've landed a new job or financial opportunity, or you are moving house, you could be signing a contract here at this time, definitely. You could be speaking with an attorney for some of you. But then for some other Cancerians, fours speak of your stability, your foundation. And with the Queen of Swords energy here, for some of you, you're maybe very focused on your family, very focused on your stability. So you're coming through a little bit more serious when it comes to maybe achieving that. And you do have a couple of fours here. So you have the Four of Cups here in the recent past, and then the Four of Wands here as well. So family matters, definitely very significant for many of you. Now, in the position of how those around you are viewing you, I do have the Knight of Swords. So just take caution with this, because this can be someone who's a little impatient, or this can be someone who's charging forward very, very quickly. And this is how people around you are viewing you. So some of you could be rushing right into something. Maybe you're moving house, or maybe you're getting into a relationship. You could be rushing right into something very, very quickly. So at this time, things definitely could be happening very quickly for some of you. Some of you are maybe signing something at this time. So definitely make sure that you are, you know, reading things thoroughly. You don't want to sign something very quickly without being sure. So definitely take your time here at this time. There could be some Cancers that maybe an air sign person, Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius could be very significant at this time. This could be someone that you're spending some time with. Maybe this is the person that if you are getting into a relationship or you're dating someone, it might be an air sign person. In your hopes and fears, I do have the Star. So the Star does represent the sign of Aquarius. So for some of you, this certainly could be an air sign person, could be an Aquarius. That's very, very significant. But with the Star in the hopes and fears position, for some of you, this could be some healing energy, some healing that you're hoping takes place. The Star represents that hope, that faith, keeping the faith, remaining positive. So for some of you, maybe you're hoping that, you know, things work out. You're hoping what it is that you're wishing for and hoping for comes true. This is a wish card, and then you have the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which is also a wish card. So you have the Minor Arcana version and the Major Arcana version. So for some of you, you're absolutely receiving some sort of wish come true here. And it is your birthday month, so for some of you. So but overall, I mean, you have some amazing energies to work with, Cancer. I'm very, very happy to see this. If you are maybe not feeling like things were very stable for you previously, I think that that's exactly what you're moving towards. Your determination is definitely going to pay off. You're moving towards that stability. For some of you, could be moving to a home that you're going to live in for many years. You definitely have this wish that's coming true. For some of you, you're maybe getting into a relationship with an air sign person. For some of you, could be getting into a relationship that is going to last for many years. And then the energy that you're actually leaving the month with and going into August with is actually the Magician. So beautiful. So this is a new beginning. The Magician is a 1, and 1s represent new beginnings. So this is a new beginning that you are starting, that is coming in for you here right at the end of the month. For some of you, you are manifesting. You could be creating something wonderful here. You have everything you need. You have all of the tools, all of the resources around you to be successful. So for some of you, maybe you're literally creating or manifesting that wish come true. So what it is that you're wishing for, you're making it happen for some of you. For other Cancerians here, this is a lot of creative energy to work with, a lot of creative energy. But I do see many of you starting something new. So this is wonderful. Overall, you have some amazing energies to work with. I will clarify, let's clarify this 10 of Swords, which is in the challenge position. And this is my Hanson Roberts Tarot deck that I'm using to clarify. All right, so clarifying this 10 of Swords for Cancer, which is in the challenge position. Clarifying this 10 of Swords for Cancer. All right, okay, so we have the Hanged Man. The Chariot, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, wow. So again, yeah, that's coming through very strongly. There are some Cancers that you're literally closing the door. For some of you, at the start of the month, it's not quite shut just yet. You're in the process, but you are going to be closing this door. So some sort of difficult period that you went through. You know, some of you might have even been in a relationship that just wasn't satisfying here, and maybe you needed some time to figure things out. With the Hanged Man, this is that period of suspense, that limbo period. So for some of you, maybe you just needed some time to figure things out, but you are in the driver's seat and you are moving forward. The Chariot is the ultimate victory card. So you are going to overcome whatever this is. You are going to triumph. For some of you, maybe you're taking your time. And it could be because you are leaving a relationship for a small number of you. And I say that because we have the Nine of Pentacles here, which is my single status card. So for some of you, that's what you're moving towards, but you're going to be in a really, really good place. For some other Cancerians, this was maybe something you were waiting on the financial front. For some of you who've been waiting to move house, absolutely. I see that happening. You could really see things really start to move forward here. Right at the start of the month, you could be hearing something, but then we have this Four of Wands here with the Queen of Swords, which I feel is you very, very determined here around the second, third week. And then we see you manifesting here right at the end of the month. So for some of you, this is you moving house. For other Cancerians, you're moving towards this financial abundance, this stability. But let me pull you an additional guidance card. This is my Magical Times Empowerment cards, additional guidance for Cancer for the month of July. But you are going to be successful. You are going to triumph with the Chariot here. Additional guidance for Cancer for July. Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. All right, so I want to take the card that flipped over. These did not. All right, and I am also pulling you an additional Romance Angel card. Cancer, additional guidance for Cancer, focusing on love and relationships for the month of July. If you would like more insight into the month of July, focusing on love and relationship matters, check me out over on Vimeo, because I am, there we go, that's interesting. I am posting a July 2017 love and relationship forecast over on Vimeo. I will link that below. All right, so the first card we have is Sanctuary. Embrace the need for solitude. Your inner sanctuary calls you. Renew yourself and thrive. So for some of you, definitely need to take that time, especially if you're making a decision or you're going to be traveling in some way. For some of you, maybe you need to definitely maybe recharge, renew. For some of you, your home is simply going to be very significant, especially around the second week. But the need to definitely recharge your batteries at some point is going to be very significant for some of you. Needing that you time, needing to get away, needing to spend some time alone for some of you. Now, this is the only card that landed upright. I had a bunch of cards flip out, Cancer, but this is the one that I want, and it is unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So obviously this is for a select number of Cancerians. If you want more insight, please check me out on Vimeo, or I suggest having a private reading. But for those of you that need to see this message, if you are going off with the Hanged Man here and spending some time alone and basically trying to figure out if you want to maybe leave a relationship behind, this could be a confirmation for you that there's not enough love or there's not enough attraction here to maybe keep this relationship going for some of you. Okay, Cancer, so I do hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to me here on YouTube, please do subscribe. And if you're interested in receiving a private reading, please head on over to northeasttower.com. I do wish you all a wonderful month. And again, happy birthday. Take care, Cancer.